Namami Ramam Raghuvanshanatham. You are watching this video and you may think the place which is shown in the video is where. You will be surprised to know these houses are of Birbhoom at Rampur, which are burnt at on 19th March because a TMC leader Bhadru Sheikh was killed by someone. In the revenge of that, houses were burnt and ladies and kids were burnt to ashes. Because there is the ruling party is TMC and Chief Minister is Mamata Banerjee, no one can challenge. No one can say which type of things are going on in West Bengal. People are burnt to ashes. The black ashes which are seen by you in this video, it is very difficult to say they belong to bamboo or they belong to a human body. Human body is converted into carbon, black carbon. How is it possible? Perhaps you may remember in May, after 2nd May this year, when Mamata Banerjee won West Bengal match of election of Legislative Assembly, she declared Khela Hobe. And this Khela Hobe is still continuing in West Bengal. And the results are precipitated in Birbhoom district at Rampur. How can you say? How can you recognize that the persons who are burnt to ashes are human beings? Once BJP supporters were burnt to ashes, their wives are kidnapped and raped by Rohingya Muslims supported by TMC. And this time, TMC leader burnt to ashes the public. It is so called that they belong to TMC. How is it possible? When you are burning the persons who are supporting BJP, now you are burning yours and public is divided. How can a man say that I am living in a democracy after the government has made the responsibility of the Chief Minister is to save all the citizens of the state? It is narrated that Chief Minister is for all, chair is for all. But how it can be said that chair is only for his nephew and chair is only for his top leaders, her top leaders, who are safe in Khela Hobe. In Khela Hobe, TMC leaders are safe, but now the TMC supporters are not safe. They were burned to ashes. And there is a struggle, quarrel among them. Because there is Jungle Raj. A day was in Bihar when Lalu was the Chief Minister. Rabari Yadav was the Chief Minister, and it is told that there is Jungle Raj in Bihar, now Jungle Raj in West Bengal and Kerala. No one can ask who is going to be killed and by whom. How are these incidences taking taking place in West Bengal. And how Chief Minister had told Khela Hobe. Each Chief Minister is made for some people where the public will go for help, for food, for nutrition, for health, for electricity and for roads. You may keep aside all these facts because there is question of survival of life. No one can survive in such a horrible situation where murder is a common fact. Burning is common fact. Khela Hobe. TMC leader shouted Khela Hobe, but they are not shouting who has done it. Where is the criminal who has done such a heinous crime? 8 people were burnt to ashes. Among these 4 were sick ladies and 2 were kids. How brutal, how cruel situation is there. You are watching the smokes of dead bodies coming from the houses, and houses were converted to flames in the government of Mamata Banerjee. This is a scene of law and order in Birbhoom at Rampur Heart. How can you imagine? How can you tell? How can you narrate this pain? Pain which is prevailing in our society, human society. They have left their houses and went anywhere in the state to shape their life. How is it done? And who has done? These are the political supporters. They know I can do each and everything. I can murder them, but they will do nothing against me because I am well protected. Kolkata High Court has ordered for CBI inquiry, for central intervention, and central team has arrived at Birbhoom. What will be the future? How it can be said that the persons who left their homes will come back? There is a strong wind of fear. There is a strong wind of fear. They are trying to save their lives. They don't want to settle there because life is in danger. You will have to think which type of democracy is running in West Bengal, how people are tolerating it, and how people will tolerate it. Time is passing. Criminals are enjoying because they have done the deeds, because they have burnt the enemies, they have burned their houses, they have burned their wives, they have burned their kids. It is a matter of great joy for criminals because it is already stated as Khela Hobe. Is it Khela Hobe? Is it Khela Hobe? What means Khela Hobe? Murder? Very painful thing. Very, very shameful thing. The country must be conscious. People should think about them. That how such incidences are happening in our society. And we are mum silent. We are mum silent. Political parties fighting for their chairs. Bharatiya Janata Party is not interfering in the job of Sushri Mamata Banerjee. Why? She is a lady. She is the Chief Minister of West Bengal, no doubt. But she has not right to take the life of others. It is assumed that she will take hard action against the criminals, and people who have left their houses will come back. It is a very painful thing. We must fight against evils, against these crimes. But how? They are stronger. They are political supports. They dared and will dare to kill others, but you can't do so. It is a very easy job to take the law order in the hands for criminals, but it is difficult for the gentleman persons. We should work against these criminals and these type of homicidal acts. We must protect the public of West Bengal. We should show our hands. We must support the victims. We are burned to ashes. India is a democratic country. We should make ourselves alive. Otherwise, these criminals will kill each and every person of the society. They want to dominate. They want to earn money by creating violence. Violence is the weapon by which they try to weaken the society, to put terror in the hearts of the people. And if fear is present, no one can raise the sound against them. And they will do as they will like. And such things are the examples of that. For creating fear of life, they have made a heinous crime. They have done a heinous crime. They burned to ashes. A human body is burned to ashes. 4 ladies, 2 kids. Total 8 persons were burned to ashes at Birbhoom in Rampur Hat. We should be conscious. We must raise our hands against such crimes, against such criminals. And Mamata Banerjee, I request her to change his thinking, to change her motive, and she must take oath to protect the constitutions, to protect the life, safety and security of the citizens. I request Mamata Banerjee, you are the Chief Minister of West Bengal. Please save them. What can I do? Even Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not speaking. He is not taking a step to root out Mamata Banerjee and to impose President's rule in the state where the poor can go.